Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another solo Sunday. Today we're going to be playing a solo playthrough of Wayfarers of the South Tigris. So after my enthusiasm for wanting to do Scholars, I thought, well, let's also do Wayfarers, the game that comes before it. So we are going to be trying to build out this landscape here of different vistas and sea cards and sky and stuff like that. So we'll just kind of hop into it here. So we're going to go into the AI. Each of the AIs in the game, there are four. They all kind of specialize in something. So this one's going to be taking these space cards. And the AI is pretty straightforward in how they score and everything like that. So we'll kind of explain so as we're going. But kind of the basic gist of it is that there's a worker placement element that will go out on the board. The blue workers can be placed here or here. The yellow workers can be placed here or here, and the green workers can be placed anywhere, and those give us action spots to do stuff. But we also have on our board these dice placement spaces that will be down here, and they correspond to the value of the dice. So up here we're going to be changing what our dice can do, and I'm going to go ahead and roll my 3 dice. So I've got a 1, 2, and a 3. So what that basically lets us do is that like a 1 will can be this camel symbol. So when the camel symbol comes up down here, we can play a card there. For instance, we can do that there to do this action. The other thing too is that there's an area up here of these guilds, and the as the first player we start with 1 influence in the blue guild, and that will let us spend that influence to make our die value a boat, which will let us do this action. So we have ways to do it without actually having the die to do it. And then throughout the game we can get these tiles here to place in our caravan to give us more options. So anyway, we'll just hop into it here. We start the game with 3 dice. The other 2 will get unlocked as we go. When we get to the end of this track, whoever hits it first will trigger the end of the game. We'll play another round, and then the game will be over. So yeah, so let's just hop into it. I've got a 1, a 2, and a 3. The 1 is a camel, and I can go here, which will get us one of these Vista cards, as well as, or one of these, I don't think Vista is the right word, land cards, sorry, Vista is a type of land. One of the land cards here, and a coin. So, I don't know if I want any of those, honestly. Let's start off by doing... Actually, let's do it. We'll do this. We'll pay our 2 provisions. We'll gain one of these cards, and I'm going to take this one. So this is going to... anytime we play a water card with the symbol, which is a... I don't remember the name of it. Oh, it's a open water symbol. We get to add an influence to the blue guild or move influence, and we immediately gain influence in the blue guild. It's going to go right there. So we're going to do that. At the end of the game, whoever has the most in each of these will get 3 points. But that's going to be our turn, so this will slide down. This will go over. Now we're going to do the AI's turn. So the AI has a deck of cards. They're going to play a card. We're going to look at what they want to do. So if they have a worker, a yellow worker, a red worker, a yellow worker, or a green worker, they're going to take that worker and place it based on their preference here. They're going to move. They'll first move their counter this many spaces. So this is 0 in this case. They have a yellow worker, so they're going to place that yellow worker, and they're going to do it based on the yellow spot here. So they're going to go here, and they're going to choose, because the number 0, they're going to choose this spot. So they're going to place their worker here. They're going to gain a card, and they're going to gain an influence. Oh, they're going to place an influence out. So they're going to gain a card. The card they gain is going to be this one because it's 0, and they're targeting a green card. So that's 1 point for them at the end of the game. And then they're going to place an influence out, and that influence is also determined by their the track they're on. So they're on the black track, so they're going to place it there, and they're going to choose based on the number here, which is 0, so they're going to place an influence there. That's probably the trickiest part of this whole thing, is trying to figure out where influence is placed based on their board, but it does start to kind of come together once you get going with it. So okay, so we've got our 2 workers, and the workers, we don't get these workers back. You only get these workers back if you take that land or that ocean or that whatever. So there will be times where we have no workers, or the AI has no workers because we've taken them. So let's go ahead and I kind of want one of these water cards, but I have no provisions. So let's take our blue worker. We're going to go here. We're going to gain 2 provisions. And we're gaining influence in the blue guild. The AI's turn. Now they're going to look at the back 2 cards. So they're going to look at both of these. So in this case, they're going to move 1. And now these 2 will determine the sum of these 2 numbers will determine where they grab stuff from. So do they have 2 blue influence? If they did, they would spend it to get a blue card, but they don't. So they're going to add influence in blue, and they're going to gain a one of these tiles here, and they're going to choose, in this case, black, because that's the track they're on. They're going to start from this position and take this one. And they're just going to place it here, and it doesn't matter that they're going to place it just going this way and around. And so when they place it down, they're going to end up getting the things they cover up. So they're going to cover up a blue card, and they're going to choose this blue card because, again, we're looking at the total value here, which is 1, and they're going to start from this and go over, and they're going to take, actually, no, 0 and 1, they're going to take this one. So they're going to take that one. This would be if it was 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right. And when we run out of dice, we have to rest. We have 0 to 1 dice with rest, but the AI will rest when they have 3 of the same color card come up. Okay, so our go now. I'm going to place this 2 here, and I'm going to spend one of these to give me the boat icon because I don't have the boat icon, so that basically automatically gives it to me to take one of these water cards. And we're going to take this here. We'll get this worker back. We're going to place this here. Basically what this does is that we're going to, any of these symbols that line up to the symbols on the, these left-hand symbols line up on the right of the card before we get that bonus, so we're going to get a coin in this case. We're also going to get 2 influence in yellow, and because it's an open water card, we are going to get another influence in blue. So we're going to do that, we're going to do that, and we're going to get a coin. That should be the end of our turn. We'll do the AI's turn. They're going to move their marker 1. Do they have 2 influence in yellow? They do not. So they're going to add influence to yellow. And they're going to add an influence to a card, which will be 2 on this one. Because, again, they're on the black track. So they're on the black track, they'll add influence there. They're on the blue track, they'll add influence there. And if they're on the yellow part, they'll add influence there. And when they're on this green dot, they'll add influence up there. And what the influence does is that if we want to interact with it, we have to pay them. And if we have influence on something they want to interact with, we can either pay them to not take it or give it to them and they pay us. And when we pay them, we can either pay them a provision or coin. Either way, it moves our marker over 1, so it doesn't really matter which one we pay them. It's more so for us. Okay, I think I want to get some upgrades going, and to do this, we may want to place... We have a 3, but I don't think it's going to really get us anything. So of the upgrades available, we can place out a person here to buy one of these upgrades. This will get us a point at the end of the game, and whatever number that we place it on will give us a minus coin cost. This will give us an eagle symbol. Actually, we might want to do that. Okay, we're going to do that. So we're going to go here. We're going to place that there. I'm going to pay 3 coins to get this tile upgrade. We can flip it over. So wherever we place it will give us an eagle, and we can increase a die, or we can flip it and do a decrease the die and do the eagle symbol. But I want the eagle on the 3. So if I put the eagle here on the 3, we'll get a provision. And then anytime I roll a 4, I can increase it to a 5. So we're going to do that. And then now our eagle has the 3, or our 3 has this eagle symbol, which means we can take this action here, which I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. But next we're going to do this. They're going to take their blue worker. They're going to move 0 spaces. Do they have a blue worker? They do. So they're going to choose to place their blue worker on the 1 space for, or blue workers are just going to go here. They're going to gain, they're going to pull back a worker, and they're going to pull back a yellow worker based on their numbers. They're going to pull this one back and get this one. They would prefer a green, but green haven't been played yet. Then they're going to get 2 dice changes, which are influence, and then they're going to influence this and this. So it's kind of, yeah, they kind of messed me up there, but that's okay. That is okay. We can't get anything from there anyway right now, so that's all good. So now we're going to place our 3 die on this, which is journaling. We can either journal or we can take a worker back and place an influence out, but I'm going to journal. So journaling, we're going to move our marker up one space here. We can increase the amount of movement if we had influence up here by spending influence there, but we don't. And so we get to choose which way we want to go. And at the beginning, we can go in any space, but then going forward, we have to meet the conditions here. And so I'm going to actually go this way. We're going to take this tile here. This is going to let us take one of these cards for free, which we'll do in a moment. And then we're going to get this green worker. So to take one of these tiles for free, I think I want to take this one. So we're going to take this cards for free. What happens is that we're going to place it underneath whatever symbol is shown here. We're going to place it underneath a card with that symbol. So in this case, this Vista that we have, we're going to place it under our city. I'm sorry, city. We're going to place it under there. And now for the rest of the game, this automatically fulfills this. So any die can go here and do this activity, this action. So we don't have to have a 1 to do this action because this already counts for a camel being here. So we don't have to do that. All right. AI's turn. They're going to move 2, 1, 2. Do they have a green worker? They don't, so they're going to do their special action, which their special action in this case is just to acquire a space card. They're going to go back and take this one. And now next turn they'll rest because they've played 3 blue cards. And we'll get into what that looks like here when we do that. We may actually end up resting here because I could play something, but I don't really have anything to play, so we're going to probably rest. Let's go ahead and rest. So when we rest, we're going to activate any rest items down here, so we don't have any, except for this, which is to journal and gain a coin. So we're going to journal. We're going to go this direction because we have one yellow upgrade tile. This lets us take one of these inspiration cards as well as another die. So we're going to grab another die, take our coin, and an exploration card. These are like scoring multipliers. So at the end of the game, we place them on space cards to give us additional bonuses. They'll double score in some cases. So we have the option of for every this is for every pair of black and green upgrade tiles, it'll double. Oh, if we have two of each. Sorry, so 2 pairs, which wouldn't be too bad. For every 5 harbor cards, for every 8 land cards, and for every 8 water cards, we'll bonus. I think I'm going to go with this. So we're going to add this to here. And at the end of the game, if we fulfill that, we'll double this scoring bonus. And then we're going to roll our dice. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be the AI's turn. They're going to rest. So when they rest, they will look at the last card they played, increase their comets, because the comets could matter for like a majority at the end. They'll increase this by the number there, which they don't have. Then they're going to take a space card. Again, it's going to be based on their numbering here, so they'll take this one. Now, that won't move yet. And then they're going to rest, and the way they rest is that if they have influence, if depending on the space they are, if they have influence in the Black Guild, if they are equal to us, they will spend 2 influence in the Black Guild to move an additional space. If they are ahead of us, they'll spend 3, and if they are behind us, they'll do 1. But they don't have any in this case, so they're going to move, and they move based on the color majority. So if they have blue, they move up. If they have red majority, they move down, so they'll move up here. And that'll be it. So we're going to take their deck, shuffle it up, and it's going to be our turn. We're going to slide this down. I need some money. Okay, and I need some space cards so we can add some more scoring to everything. So these scoring cards only work when we have these, so we need to get some stuff up there. So I'm kind of interested in those, so maybe we can kind of work on that. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and actually let's grab I want to grab one of these, but I don't have the provisions for it yet. So let's take this 5 here, and we'll place it here to get 2 provisions. The AI will go. They're going to move 2. They cross over this spot, so they'll increase this by 1. Do they have 2 black? They don't, so they're going to place 1 here and get a card. They're going to take this card because it's 2. The numbering works from, depending on their number count, the inner spots are 0 to 1, and then they go out to 4. So this is our starting spot, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I want this. So we're going to place a 2 here and spend an influence here to get this. It'll get us, we'll spend these 2. And then we'll gain a provision back for matching this up. But we've done that. Slide that down. The AI is going to go. They're going to move 2. 1, 2. Do they have a green worker? They don't. So they're going to do their specialized action, which is going to total in 4. We're going to take this. Actually, I think I'm going to move their board up just a tad, so we can kind of see this play out a little bit better. Okay. Okay. Hour go here. Now, if you spend, if you spend influence from yellow, you can decrease or increase the value of a die up to 2 dice or up 1 die twice. So we could do that to do some stuff. So where I'm positioned now, I'm gonna have to go here or here. And I can go here. I can go either one because I have one of both of those options. So I can go to either one of those spots. This will let me take one of these tiles. This will give me influence in blue. So I probably am going to aim to go there. But then after that, it's going to put me in a position to go here or here, which if I take this, I'll be able to go here. And I can go here because I have the 2 of those symbols, which are library symbols. So I'm kind of in a good, decent spot to move through the track here. Okay. But I do want some space cards because if we get more inspiration cards, I want to be able to use them, and I need some more money. So I think what I want to do now is take my 5 here and get 2 money. We're going to do the AI's turn. They're going to move 0 spaces. They have no blue or green workers, so they're going to add an influence in each guild. Okay, we are going to now want to buy a space card, so we're going to place our green worker there. We get a buy a space card at a 1 coin discount. So I'm going to spend 3 coins to take this one. What this one will do is at the end of it's 1 point at the end of the game, but if we have a majority of these comet symbols, we get 4 points, and this gives us 3 comet symbols. So we're going to want to try to beat the AI, and the AI is going to focus on that, so we're going to try to beat them if we can. Okay, they're going to move a space. They're going to spend 2 influence from yellow to gain a yellow card. So they're going to take this one. And cards don't refill at the end of the turn, so I'm just doing it because we're not really doing a whole lot. We're just we're playing something, taking something kind of thing. Okay, so I've got I have this 1 die left here. If I get too far ahead, they're going to spend influence in black to move up, which is fine, I guess, because they'll catch up to us. They'll rest after next turn, so I want to kind of get ahead of them a little bit. So I may place this last die out and then go from there. I have 2 provisions, so let's go ahead and do this. This doesn't matter because the value doesn't matter here because the 4 because I have the camel symbol, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna spend these 2 and take one of these land cards here, and I think I want. What do I want? Let's go with this. I don't even know if we're going to get this off. We're going to go this. We can take this yellow worker. We immediately get to place an influence in a guild. We're going to place influence here. And then going forward, if we place a symbol with a camel and a bird, we get to gain one of those cards and journal. So it's kind of harder to get off, but it'll be really good if we can. We're going to move our marker 1. Do they have 2 influence in blue? They do. Then they're going to take a blue card. Okay, so we're going to rest. Again, we're going to look down here. We're going to gain a coin. We're going to journal. And I'm going to spend the black to journal additionally. So we're going to move here because we have at least one Vista, so we're going to move here. We're going to gain this and gain this worker. This will let us take one of these green tiles for free. These green tiles will let us, they will let us add in a symbol somewhere. And if I want to activate this symbol, I can get this eagle here, place under this camel, and then all my ones will work in this spot. So, and we place this camel, we covered up a coin, so we're going to get that. And then here, I can go here or here. I think the better option would be to go here, because I have at least 2 libraries. And when we go here, we could take one of these things here. And to do that, when we're doing this, we can take any of these. I'm going to grab this. This will get us 4 points in the end of the game, as well as 2 more comets for our majority. I'm going to place this. I think, because this isn't going to do it. This isn't going to give us any ability. It's just going to take up a spot, but it's going to be with points at the end of the game. So I'm going to place this. I think we'll place this here. Okay, and then we're going to roll our dice. Okay, so we have a bunch of 2s and a 4, which isn't really great because I can't really do anything with that stuff, but that's okay. AI is going to go. They're going to rest. So when they rest, they're going to increase. This is the last card they play, so let's go up by 1. They're going to take a black card, so they're going to take this one because it's 2. They are then going to journal, and because they're behind us, they're going to spend 1 to journal twice. They're going to go down, so they're going to go this way. They'll get an inspiration card. They'll take this one based on their track here. And when they take a die, they would take a upgrade tile. They're going to take a black upgrade tile, and they're going to take this one. They're going to cover up these 2 spots, which will give them influence black and back in black. And then they're going to move down again because they're going to journal a second time. So they're going to move down this way. They're going to gain 2 influence in blue for that. And that should be it. So we're going to take their deck, shuffle it up. Again, I feel like the hardest part is figuring out like what they're supposed to take. The track's a little tricky. But once you kind of get it, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, I want that. I need that one because it's got a lot of comments on it. So that's going to be the next goal here. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I do need some more of these open water or these harbor cards as well, so I can kind of make sure I get this bonus. So, and it would be nice. It would be nice to get some more resting ability. So I think I'm going to spend my 2 to go here and to buy this. So it's going to cost us 1. This translator, it's going to go underneath one of our open water cards, because this one. And so then every time we rest, we either gain a blue influence or we can transfer an influence somewhere else. But mostly I freed up this space so I can buy a space card. I don't have the money to yet, but I can buy one when I get the money. So they're going to move their marker 1 space. Do they have 2 blue influence? They do. And they're going to take this card, and they're going to get this blue worker. All right. I need money. So I'll take this 2, place it here, and get 2 money. AI is going to go. They're going to move 2 spaces. They'll increase this by 1. They have 2 black influence. They do. So they're going to take a space card. It's going to be number 3. Which I want this one, so that's kind of a good thing for me. And then now our turn, we're going to place the green worker here, and at a discount of 1, we're going to spend 3 coins to take this space card, which will give us 2 more comets, and at the end of the game will be worth 4 comets, and then immediately we can re-roll a die. So I'm going to do this to re-roll this die here. Give us a 2, which I think is what it was before. All right. This will move down. AI will go. They're going to move 1 space. They're going to rest next turn, actually. They don't have 2 yellow influence. They're going to place 2 yellow in here, and they're going to add an influence to a card. They're going to add an influence to a yellow card, the 3rd yellow card, because they're 3. They're going to rest next turn. And they're going to go to this space. So I need to position myself to rest. When I rest next time, I need to be able to go this way. And so I need another upgrade tile. So what we're going to do is I'm going to place this 2 on the 2 coins. We're going to do that. The AI is going to rest, so they're going to increase this because they have a comet symbol there. They're going to get a space card, so they're going to get this one. And then they're going to journal, and they're going to journal down to here, and they're going to get one of these purple tiles, and the purple tile they get is going to be this one. They're going to take this, place it on their board, gain a yellow card. The yellow card is going to be this one. And then we're going to shuffle this up. All right. Okay, so we're going to place our worker here. We're going to buy upgrade tile. The one that I want to buy, so we could do this. This could be some interesting things. We can take this one. If we place it here, this will let us, our 3s will work here because a 3 will have a camel symbol and a bird symbol, an eagle symbol. And then any 2s we roll, we can change to a 3 and activate there. So actually, we're going to do that and place that there. It's going to give us provision. So now our 1s and 3s can be used here in this spot that requires 2 symbols. Or it can be used here, or it can be used here, but this is free anyway. Or it can be used here to get us to let us journal and get a provision. So we've got kind of options here, and then 2s can be turned into 3s. So basically 1s to 3s can be used as those 2 symbols, which is great. All right, they're going to move 1 space. They're going to spend 2 influence in blue. They don't have 2 influence in blue, so add influence in blue and gain a tile. They're going to take one of these green upgrade tiles. They're going to choose this one. Place that there. It is our turn. We're going to move down here and be able to move this way because of this. I kind of want to get some more harbors so that we can not only increase this, but then open this path up to move through as well. So for us to get some harbors, we need some provisions. I don't have any provisions. I could turn this 2 into a 3 because of this and place it here for the eagle symbol to gain a provision and journal. So we're going to journal 1, and we're going to go to this space here. It's going to get us 2 influence in yellow, and then we're going to get this green worker, and then I took the provision. Okay, we're good there. Yep. Okay. AI is going to go. Do they have a blue worker? They do. They're going to place their blue worker on this spot to pull a green worker up. They're going to pull this worker back, and then they're going to place out 2 influence on green cards. They're going to choose this one and this one. Oh, this needs to slide down. Okay. So let's go ahead and place this 4 here. We're going to spend one of our blue influences to use that boat symbol and spend the 2 there to get one of these cards here. And I think I want to get... I want a harbor. But this harbor, some of these harbors come with libraries. Let's get this one. We're going to place this out here. We're going to gain an influence on a card. And I want to make sure we don't lose this. I want to put it on this one. And then, yeah. This action will let us, when we play an eagle symbol here, we'll get to add an influence and journal. But I mainly got this because we have 3 harbors. We need a 4th one to bypass this. So we'll be able to go here. But then I want to be able to go here. So we need to be able to, or we can go here, so I can get a couple more of those, but we're good for now. Okay, we're going to move 2, 1, 2. Do they have a green worker? They do. They're going to place that green worker here. They're going to get influence here, here, and here. Okay. I don't have any money. I'm going to go ahead and place here. We're going to get 2 provisions and place an influence in blue. AI is going to go. They're going to move 2 spaces. They have 2 in black influence. They don't, so they're going to place this here and gain this card. Now we can place stuff here. This will get us 2 coins, a coin and a dice reroll, a provision and an influence, or 2 provisions. We can place out there as well. I think... Not sure what the best choice is. We could do... I need some more of these cards, so maybe we rest. The AI is going to follow us 2 spaces, but I think we rest. So we're going to go ahead and rest. So we're going to add a blue influence here. We're going to journal and get a coin. We're going to go to this space because we have at least 3 comets. We're going to gain another inspiration card. And actually, I'm going to grab this inspiration card here. So this one will be, if we have 3 yellow upgrades, we will get ×2 bonus. And we should have 3 yellow upgrades at the end of the game because we already have 2. So we'll go for a 3rd one. And we're going to get another die back. So we're going to have all 5 of our dice now. I need 1 more harbor to come here. So that'll be kind of the aim of the next round. Okay, we've got some options here. Okay. Alright, AI is going to go. They have a yellow worker. They're going to place that yellow worker here, which is going to get them 2 coins, which is 2 movement here. They're going to go up once and gain an influence. They're going to rest next turn, and they're going to catch up to us. So they're going to go here and then here. So they're going to match us in spot, which is fine. Okay, so while we're at it right now, let's go ahead and spend this 4. We're going to place that here by spending one of these influences to spend 2 provisions to gain a blue card. And the blue card that I want is going to be this one. No, I want this one. This will gain us a provision for making that connection. But now we have 4 of these harbors, so we can move over here. And we need 1 more harbor to double this bonus here. I need to get some more of the villagers to kind of get some more bonuses. So we'll work on that here soon. But that pushes us up a little bit. The AI is going to rest, so they're going to look at the last card here. They're going to increase this. They are going to get a black card, which are going to take this one. And then they are going to journal, and they're going to spend an influence because they're behind us to journal. They're going to go up 1, and then go up 2. They're going to take an inspiration card, which will be this one, as well as a die, which is giving them a tile, and the tile is going to be a yellow tile. They're going to take the 2nd yellow tile, so they're going to take this one here, getting them another space card because we're covering that up. So they're going to take, oh, I shouldn't have moved that. It's going to be this way. They're going to take this space card, and then we're going to push out 2 of them. Okay, and that should be it. So if I'm in a weird spot because for me to, if I do take this route, I'll need 2 more open water cards to move to this spot, or 3 of these star symbols, and I only have 1. So we're going to probably have to go the open water route. Oh, I want that comet too. Okay. So we're going to have to make a lot of choices here to kind of move us along. Otherwise, we could get out 2 of these cities and move that way. And we already have enough libraries, so we could go up here. So that may be the route we actually take. But I do want to get a yellow tile here to make sure I fulfill this. So we'll work on that, make sure we don't get those taken from us. Okay, so I've got a coin and I've got a provision. Can't really do a whole lot with that yet. I want this card, so I may want to try to put some influence on there to make him not take it. So in the meantime, let's use our 4 to get ourselves... Actually, let's place some workers out. This may be a better thing to do. So... I didn't mention this before, but each spot can only have 1 worker of that color there. So I could place a green worker in one of these 2 spots, but then nobody else can be placed there. Oh, what do I want to do? And I want that merchant up there. Or not the merchant, the messenger. So we're going to go for that, actually. We're going to go ahead and... I'm going to place this 4 here to spend this coin to take this. And this will be placed in any spot that is a city or harbor. And by doing that, we are going to be able to automatically activate some of these abilities here. So we're going to place it under here. So this becomes a free action, basically. Any die will fulfill this, which gives us an influence on a card in a journal. Okay. AI's turn. They're going to move 1. They have 2 here, so they're going to spend that 2 to take a yellow card. Their turn is done. Our go. Again, I probably need some more of these cities here. So we're going to place this on... We'll place this here, get his influence in blue, and get his 2 provisions. AI is going to move 2 spaces. They have a green worker, they don't, so they're going to take their special action. Yeah, actually, this is probably the route we want to go because we have enough comets to fulfill this as well. So that's probably the route we're really going to want to go. So we're going to need to get some cities. So I'm going to place this 1 die here, spend the 2 provisions to gain a coin and a city. We're going to take this, or land card, we're going to take this one. It's going to get us that worker. Okay. AI's turn. They're going to move 2 spaces. They have 2 black. They don't, so they're going to add a black here and take this because it's a 4. Okay. Man, I still need some more coins here. We're going to place here and get 2 coins and a yellow influence. AI's turn. They're going to move 1 space. They're going to spend 2. They're going to spend 2 of their blue influence to take a blue card. They're going to take this blue card. Okay, so when I journal, I won't... I need another city. I need another city, and I'm not going to be able to do it when I journal next, so I have to kind of figure out the best way to get around that. Because I can go the harbor route, but then I'm stuck. So I really need another city. Let's go here to gain the influence here and 2 more provisions. This is probably not a great move, but it's fine. Okay, so we're going to move up this on 1. We're going to take a black card. So they're going to take the one I wanted, darn it, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. And then they're going to journal, and they're on the same spot as us. They're going to journal 2 spaces. They're going to take that, and they're going to go red. So they're going to go down here. They're going to take this and get 2 influence, which I think 3 was their mark, and they're on the blue track. So they're going to do this and this. And then they're going to go down here, and the last card they had, I shouldn't have done that. It's going to take a purple tile, and the purple tile they take is going to be this one, which is going to get them a black card, which will get them this. Okay. All right. Ooh, I want that one. So I'm trying to get for that. So what we're going to do is place out this here. We're going to spend 3 provisions to look at the top 3 cards of this deck and take one of these ones. Oh, good. There's enough cities here. So I'm actually going to take this one here, place that out. These go on the bottom. So now I've got 4 cities, which will be enough to move here. I've got enough comets to move here. So if I can get an influence here, then maybe we can move 2 spaces and get caught up to them again. They're going to move 0 spaces. They have no workers, so they're going to place an influence here, here, and here. Okay. It's our turn now. While I'm at it, let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and take this 6. We're going to place it, no, we're going to take this 3 and place it here. We're going to put an influence on a card, so we're going to influence that. And then we're going to journal. We're going to journal 1 space. We have 4 cities, so we're going to go up this way. Oh, he would have taken this worker. So he did have a worker. So hold on, let me back up for a second. He did have a worker. He had this worker, and this worker would go here, getting him this card. Okay, I misplayed that. So because he took that because bypassing it. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna get this from journaling. Okay, which works out really well because then we can get that card a little cheaper. All right, AI's turn. They don't have a worker. They're gonna move 2 spaces, which moves them up. They're gonna, since they don't have a worker, they're gonna do their action, which is gonna be this. We're gonna move that down. Okay, we're gonna spend our 6 on this, which lets us take one of these cards. We're gonna spend 4 coins to take this one. I want to place it on this side. Doesn't really matter, but just for the sake of symmetry a little bit. They're gonna move 1 space here. They're going to spend 2 influence in here to get a yellow card, which will be this yellow card. Okay. All right, we've got a big old landscape here going on. We have no workers. We have to rest. Okay, we have to rest. So when we're going to rest, we're going to gain a coin and a journal. We're going to get an influence. We can move an influence. I'm going to move an influence to black. And then when we journal, I'm going to spend the black to go in additional space. Can I do that? Do I have this? Do I have the stuff to do that? I do. So we're going to do that to go in additional space. So we're going to journal. We have 6 of these, so we're going to go this way to get one of these symbols here, which we're going to get this harbor symbol. We get this harbor symbol that kind of fits us out to get 5, so we're good there. So I'm going to place that there. And then we're going to move this way because we have at least 3 of these observatory symbols. We're going to use this to gain we're going to pick a worker up. So I'm going to pick up, I'm going to use this to pick up somebody. I'm going to pick up, I don't know. Let's pick up this worker. And we're going to roll our dice. Okay. So I need another yellow upgrade before the end of this game. And I can go here because I have 5 harbors, which will let us take another inspiration card or another one of these tiles. So whatever's going to give us more points. So AI is going to go. They're going to move 2. Do they have 2 black? They don't. So they're going to place 1 here and take this. All right. So I need to get a yellow upgrade tile. And for me to do that, I can place a worker here. So we're going to do that. We're going to spend 2 influence in yellow because we can spend 3 coins of 2 influence. We're going to do that to take this tile here. And this will let us get a discount somewhere of a coin. If we take an action somewhere, we get a coin discount. I think we place it here, so anytime we play a 4 or 5, we can turn the 4 into a 5, and then the 5 will give us a coin discount. So do that. AI is going to go. They're going to move 1 here. They're going to spend 2 blue. They can't spend 2 blue, so we'll spend 1. We'll add a blue there, and then get an influence, or not influence, upgrade tile. The upgrade tile is 3, so they're going to start from this end and take this one. No. Yeah. Then they're going to get one of these cards, which they're going to take this one. Okay. And I might have mistaken one of the cards for him earlier, but it's okay. So I misread. If it's 0, it goes this way. If it's 2, it goes this way. If it's 3, it goes this way. And if it's 4, it goes this way. So the priority goes, if it's 3 and it can't fulfill it, then we'll go this way rather than over to the right. And vice versa on the other side. So the inner parts go out, and the outer parts and the outer numbers go in. If that makes sense. Okay, so I really want this. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 comets, 9, 10 comets, and he has 8 comets. So if I can get that one, that'll really boost us up. And I need some coin to do that. So we're going to go ahead and spend this 5 here. This 5 is going to get us 2 coins. We're going to go ahead. They're going to go ahead and rest. So they're going to increase this by 1. They are going to take a black cards. They're going to take the one that I wanted, so that's kind of a bummer. And then they are going to journal. They are behind us, So they're going to spend this to journal 2 spaces. So they're going to go here, and then they're going to go here. And at the very end, so they've triggered the end of the game. So we're going to we're kind of in a spot here. And we won't be able to rest because we have too many dice. But when they trigger the end, when they go to the end, they take, I believe they take, at the very end, I think, I'm trying to see what they take. The final space, they'll take a special upgrade tile, not an inspiration card. So they're going to take a special upgrade tile, which will be this one, then they'll move up and take this one. Okay, so they've done that. Oh, and they get, I think they get 2 influence and do that. So they're going to get 2 influence here. Okay, so now that that's happened, it's kind of put us in a bad spot because now we have 1 more turn left. I do have more what am I trying to say? Comets than they do, so we should get a lot of bonuses from that. So of the cards over here, this will, if I have 4 libraries, we'll get a double bonus, which I have plenty, so that's probably what we're going to go for. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend this turn, I guess, journaling so we can make sure we don't lose the game. So we're going to find a spot to journal. So I guess it doesn't really matter which spot we do. Actually, it does kind of matter. It's interesting. I didn't plan this out very well, because if I could journal here, then we could put an influence in black and get the 3 points for that. But I can't journal here because I didn't, I don't have a bird with the telescope. So we're just going to go ahead and place out this 1 die here to get a provision and to journal, and we're going to journal and go to this spot because we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We're going to 2 influence in yellow, which should cement that quite a bit, and then we're going to get an inspiration card, and this should double our points here, so this should be worth 8 points, 4 more points at the end of the game. If we do that, because I don't think, wait, if we do this, this will double this, and this will be worth 4 times 2, which is going to be worth 4 more points. Or if I take this or this, that's actually worth 5 additional points. So that actually might be a better option. Actually, yes, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this to ensure that we get our bumps. We're going to get this. This will give us 5 additional points in the game, and this will let us move an influence. We're going to move an influence from here to here. So that should net us more points. Okay, AI's last turn. They're going to move a space. They have 2 blue. They do. So they're going to take that to take this card. Okay, and that's going to be the game. So we're going to tally up all our points, and we'll do the AI first. So we did get the majority in comets because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And they only have 9, so we did beat them there. But let's tally up the AI first. So the AI, their caravan's going to be the points they have here. So they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're going to take their guild majorities. They have no guild majorities because they just spent out of blue. So they have 0 there. Townsfolk cards. So we're going to count these up. So townsfolk cards are worth 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 townsfolk cards for them. Land and water cards are worth 2 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be 18. Space cards are worth 3 for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 3, oh gosh, is... 14 times 2, is it 42? 14 times 2 is 28, plus 14 should be 38, yeah. And then finally, inspiration cards, you get 4 points each, which is going to be 8. Totaling them at 83 points. Holy cow. Okay. I don't think we're going to get that close, but that's fine. So the first thing we do is score our tags. And if we have a certain a certain amount of an individual tag, we'll get a set amount of points. So city tags, cities are this symbol. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 city tags, which is worth 5 points. Vista tags, we have 1, which is worth 0, unfortunately. Then we're going to do our harbor tags. We have 5, which is worth 8 points. Oops, let me delete that. 8 points there. Open water tags, we have 1, so unfortunately we don't get anything for that. And then for every set of 4, we get 5 points. So I have 1 set, so we get 5 points there. Didn't really think that very well. Space cards and then inspiration cards. So space cards, this is 4 points because we have the highest thing there. So 4, 8, this is going to be 12, but times 2. So 16. And then this is going to be for every villager card or townsfolk card and upgrade, and then times 2. So 8, we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 points. Our caravan is going to be 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. And our guild majority is going to be 3, 6, 9. This is not even close. We got 63. So 63 to 83. So they beat us by 20 points. And I haven't won this very often, so I don't know. I'm probably not great at it, but the times I've won it, I think I've kind of spammed. This AI is one of the harder ones in my opinion. I might be wrong about that. But anyway, we lost 63 to 83. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about it. And I'm super looking forward to Inventors. I really like the West Kingdom trilogy, but I think the Wayfarer or the South Tigris trilogy is much more my favorite based on these 2 games. Mainly because there's dice, and I love dice. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.